ladies and gents and people who don't pay their rent. Good evening or good morning or good afternoon, wherever it is, wherever you are. Have a happy day. I'm Alan Taylor, aka Cryptocracy. Again, Uncle Bonehead isn't with us this time. He's still waiting for his mic, which he promises he'll get for Christmas. I don't know how he knows. Maybe he's got the inside scoop with Santa's elves. I don't know. But anyways, I'm here, and I'm here to talk about Sent Pages. That's C-E-N-T, Pages. Sent Pages is different than Sent, the social media platform that you might already be aware of. However, it is a part of the same system. A while back, Sent launched Sent Variables, which allows you to make NFTs out of your tweets. And earlier this year, they launched Sent Pages, which is designed specifically for creators of all types that allow you to make NFTs of your creations. I've found it to be quite useful myself, and I'm going to tell you some of the things that I like about it. 10 different things that I like about Sent Pages. Number one, each user can collect up to 5 free NFTs per day. Now, why is that important? Well, because if you're producing free NFTs, which the site allows, then someone can just design a bot to go in and start collecting all your NFTs. It's really not very helpful, not very useful. It's not useful to you. It's not useful to any of the other creators. And it kind of operates against the power of scarcity. So if users are limited to 5 free NFTs per day, they're not going to collect anything and everything they see. They're going to be a bit more judicious and selective about the NFTs that they do collect. And I think that's a good thing. Limiting the number of free NFTs per day helps the creators, and it also helps the collectors. You can, however, collect an unlimited number of paid NFTs daily, which is really awesome. I like this about Sent Pages, and this is my number 2, by the way. The cool thing about Sent Pages is you can create an NFT out of just about anything. And you get to designate whether or not it's going to be collectible as a free NFT or if you're going to charge for that NFT and how much you're going to charge. And I think the minimum is $5. Last I checked, you couldn't offer an NFT for $1, but you could go for $5. And so if someone wanted to collect your NFT, they pay the $5, they can collect the NFT, and you get the lion's share portion of that. I didn't check to see how much of that you get, but you get most of it. I think it's 4 out of the $5, but don't quote me on that. At any rate, you can sell your NFTs, you can give them away for free, you can collect an unlimited number of paid NFTs, and you can collect up to 5 free NFTs per day. Another thing I like about Sent Pages is you subscribe to other users and they can also subscribe to you. Now, what is a subscription? What that simply means is whenever an NFT is issued by that creator, then you get an email notifying you that that user has created a new NFT. And you can go up and you can collect the NFT. Whether it's free or paid, you have that opportunity. You get a notification notifying you that you have an NFT you can collect from one of your favorite creators. The fourth thing I like about Sent Pages is your dashboard shows at a glance how many subscribers you have, how many NFTs you've collected, and how much revenue your NFTs have created over a period of 7 days, 30 days, and all time. I think those are useful metrics. Uh, they're very basic metrics. I think it could be much more granular, but that is a good start. And I like the fact that you can just see at a glance. It's very easy. You go to the dashboard. It shows you how many subscribers you have, how many new subscribers you've gotten over the last 7 days. You click a little button and it expands to 30 days, or you can expand it to all time, and you get the very basic metrics. The fifth thing I like about sent pages is you get a customizable page as a creator that allows you to showcase your image or a logo or something else, an avatar. You get a bio or description that you can write up about who you are. You can link your website to your page, and you get to showcase your social media profiles, which is very powerful. And I must say, Sent Pages has quite a list of different social media profiles that you can connect, such as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, LinkedIn, Substack, Patreon, IMDb, Facebook, and Crunchbase. Now that's a lot, and every one of those are Web 2 platforms, but let's face it, nobody is truly Web 3 these days, right? Web 3 is on the horizon, but hasn't quite arrived yet in full force. So we're all stuck in that in-between period where we have the Web 2 platforms of the past that we're still kind of playing on, and then we have the Web 3 platforms that we're tinkering with and experimenting with, but we haven't really fully gone over that Web 3 threshold just yet. So connecting these Web 2 platforms that you're probably already using and that you have a lot of followers on, if you've been using them for years, is actually a pretty good move, I think, with on-sent pages. I can see a day where in the future, maybe you don't need those. But for right now, I think that's a good thing. You can also customize your page, the background and text size and font, which is actually pretty unique because most platforms don't allow you to, pick your text size, font, and colors and all of that. You're stuck with what you get in those terms, but Sent Pages allows you to customize your background and your text. The sixth thing that I like about Sent Pages is you can have multiple categories for your NFTs. Sent Pages calls them links. So what you do is you just click a button and you add a new link. That can be very powerful if you are involved in different kinds of creative activities. Let's say, for instance, that you have a YouTube channel, but you also have a Substack where you create unique content. And let's say that those are about two different topics. And so your Substack, let's say, is a poetry journal. You publish your poetry. But on YouTube, you do travel videos. You can have separate links for those two activities. You can create NFTs out of your YouTube channels, which are all about travel, and create a new channel of NFTs for your poetry on Substack. I think that's a very powerful thing. So you can have subcategories and different audiences for each of those links, and that's a good thing. So you can segment your audiences. You can attract subscribers on Sent Pages, but not only that. I've already mentioned that. This is number 7. This is what I like. And one of the things that I like the most about Sent Pages is you own your subscribers. In other words, you get their email addresses, which you can also export as a list and use elsewhere. So if you have, for instance, a Patreon and you are getting subscribers on sent pages once a month or so, or however often you choose, you can export your list off of sent pages into your Patreon and maybe convince some of those NFT collectors to subscribe to your Patreon and monetize them that way. I think that's a very powerful thing. I think the Sent Pages folks really thought this through, and this is a good thing. You can easily, number 8, you can easily track your sales on Sent Pages. It's very easy to do. There's a sales tracker. So if you're offering free NFTs as well as NFTs that you sell, you can track how many NFTs you sold and how much revenue you've earned and all of that. And so it's very easy to do. Number 9, you can invite others to join the platform and follow you, collect your NFTs, etc. Scent actually provides an invitation link that you can use to spread around on social media, in your newsletter, by email to your friends. And so you can invite the people already in your network to Scent Pages to collect your NFTs. That's a very, very powerful thing, and I think a very good thing. Well thought out by Scent Pages. The 10th thing that I like is as a collector, you can easily see the NFTs you've collected and the creators whose NFTs you've collected. So there are 2 lists. You can go through and look at all the NFTs that you've collected and then click a little button and switch over to the creators that you're following, that you have subscribed to. And I think that's an incredible thing. I look for Scent Pages to keep improving. I think it's going to get better. There are some little annoyances with the platform. For instance, when you log in, um, if you're not already logged in, if you go to the Scent.co main page, you kind of have to jump through a couple of hoops to get in. And, some of that is a security measure. But if you have forgotten, for instance, what what email address you use to sign up with, then it can get a little bit cumbersome. But that's really a minor annoyance. Overall, I think the site is pretty good. There's some design issues, but again, those are minor. I just wish that Scent Page was a little bit more attractive. It's kind of plain, sort of like Reddit in the early days, but it's growing. And I think as it continues to grow and attract more users, then I think more improvements will come down the pike. At least I hope so, and I hope that those changes are a bit more quicker or faster to come than they are on most platforms. Now, I haven't delved into the technology stack to see just how much reliant it is upon a blockchain. But I'm guessing if they're allowing you to collect NFTs, then it's got a blockchain component. I wasn't real concerned about that before doing the podcast, but I just wanted to showcase Scent Pages because I do think that they have a unique concept here, and I think it's a viable concept. It could perhaps be done a little better. But again, if they keep improving, then I would say it's a net positive. As long as they keep advancing and keep improving and that kind of thing, then that's a good thing. You can connect Scent Pages to your MetaMask wallet. Um, It's not real hard to do, but again, it is tied to your email address, so keep that in mind. I don't know how secure it is. I haven't heard of anyone getting hacked or having their wallet hacked or anything like that. But anytime an email address is used, there's potential for phishing, and so I would be conscious of that. Find out whether or not Sent Pages ever sends you a random email. And I would be suspicious, actually, if you got a random email claiming to be from Sent Pages and asking you to do something, simply because your account is actually tied to your email address, which is very Web 2, actually very Web 1 or Web 0. Email's been around even longer than the internet. But still, you got to keep out for phishing scams and that kind of thing. And maybe someday you'll be able to create a Sent Pages account with nothing more than a Web3 wallet. I think that would be a great advancement for Sent Pages. Unfortunately, your account is tied to your email, even though you can connect a Web3 wallet. And you also get your own subdomain on the Sent Pages website. Mine will be down below in the show notes, along with an invitation link where you can sign up and get your own account. So if anything I've said today interests you in Sent Pages, then go sign up. My name is Alan Taylor, and you can follow me, subscribe to me. I do a cryptocracy newsletter, and I don't save every NFT or every issue of cryptocracy as a Sent Pages NFT, but at least once a week I am doing that. And so you can start collecting the issues of cryptocracy moving forward. And I look forward to connecting with you on Sent Pages. Don't forget, come back next week. Like us on the all the places where we're Uncle Bonehead does this so well when he does this. Talks about all the places that we're at. We're all free podcasts are sold and all of that kind of stuff. So don't forget to like us. Give us a review at Spotify and on YouTube and wherever you're listening. And share us with your friends, folks, so you can help us grow. And I look forward to speaking to you again with Uncle Bonehead very soon.